Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
What is community? For us, it's about shared values, strong bonds, and being there for each other. At Community Health Network, that starts with making access to healthcare easier, creating a sense of belonging so you feel heard, respected, and supported. No matter when, where, or how you need us. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
carry. Batting ninth in center field, number 18, Sydney Martins. And the flex player at third base, number 9, Sarah Hoffman. Head coach for the Royals is David Laut. Starting tonight for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off in center field, number 17, Izzy Zapp. Batting second and catching, number 4, Reese Newsom. Batting third at shortstop, number 10, Haley Shatko. Batting fourth at first base, number 5, Maggie Kern. Batting fifth and pitching, number 9, Lily Brown. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 8, Addie Wetzinger. Batting seventh at third base, number 1, Bella Hughes. Batting eighth at second base, number 2, Kenley Westbrook. Batting ninth in right field, number 22, Zadie Brown. The flex player in left field, number 30, Savannah Decker. Head coach for the Millers is Deke Bullard in his 11th year at Noblesville. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise if you're able, kindly remove hats and direct your attention to the stars and stripes of our great country, the United States of America, and join in the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Brad, it's softball action here.
Yeah, we got a couple very good teams here in this game this afternoon with the Millers taking on the Roncalli Royals. Both of these teams playing extremely well. The major difference between them is Roncalli is a 3A program where the Millers are a 4A program, but the Roncalli Royals come in here with a 12-6 record. They're 17-4. Got that backwards. 2-0. They're in the Circle City Conference. Millers come in here at 12-6. They are 3-1 in the conference. One of the things I really noticed when I was preparing for this game, Perry, is both of these are good hitting teams. The Millers overall have a batting average of .377 team-wise, and the Roncalli Royals are batting at .359, so we're probably going to see some bat on the ball tonight. And wind, well, it may be a factor tonight because right now it's 60 degrees, but with that wind coming out of the northwest at 18 and gusting to about 20 or 25, it's a little bit cooler out there, but that wind it may help some of the hits to right field get out, but for the most part the wind is out of the northwest. And we are ready to go here with softball action here on Hamilton County Television Sports.
Lily Brown on the mound for the Millers. She's a freshman. She's pitched 9.1 innings. 2-1 on the season.
First pitch from Brown is fouled back. Elise Baker, no wonder she's leading off, and for a lot of times you don't see the pitcher batting. She's batting .544 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. Misses low and outside. Evens the count up. Ball and a strike. Lily Brown, just a freshman, getting the nod tonight from Deke. That one's outside, makes it 2-1. Haley Shatko came in to have a word with her.
You know, Brad, the Millers are pretty young. They only have 3 seniors on the team. One of them happens to be Shatko, but there's 3 seniors on the Noblesville team.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's fouled off.
2-2.
Brown has given up 14 walks this season, 9 strikeouts so far. He's appeared in 6 games. 2-2, little high and inside, works it full. You know, if the wind had died down, this would be a downright nice afternoon.
Absolutely.
That wind has put a big chill in the air. Full count pitch. Grounder to second, scooped up by Westbrook. Over to first. And Elise Baker is retired.
Westbrook to Kern.
One down here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the left fielder, Maggie Thorne.
Number 11, Maggie Thorne.
You know, Perry, you look at this roster up and down, or this starting lineup for Roncalli. They have got one batter who's below 300 on their batting average. Don't see that very often.
No. Thorne's hitting 365 on the season.
Mm-hmm.
She's got 23 hits, 14 RBIs.
Thorne takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch, a little bit outside.
Looks like her footing slipped a little bit on
Yeah,
that.
it sure did.
She was kind of pushing some dirt down after she threw it. So
The 1-1 pitch, a little high and outside, makes it 2-1. First baseman Benny Leffer on deck. The 2-1 pitch. That one's high, 3-1. Thorne up there now with the batter's count because Brown doesn't want to walk her. Got to give her something good here. You can hear the wind on our microphones.
yeah, that wind is really whistling in the microphone.
It certainly is. Kind of sounds like a rumbling train. There's an
Foul ball.
Yep, foul ball just right in front of the plate.
I thought our boss was going to turn the mic off, but I guess
It's off. It must be his headset.
it's your headset.
Yeah. Here, I'll turn it on.
It was Brad's headset because we don't hear it now. He did something.
Another full count pitch on the way. There's another one bounced to Shatko. Quickly over to the second, or first. 2 up and 2 down. That'll bring up Benny Leffler. She's at first base today. 369 batting average.
At the plate for Roncalli, number 14, Benny Luffler.
Leffler way forward in the batter's box. Takes that one inside for ball 1. One 1-0 on Benny Leffler. The 1-0 pitch. Bounced. It's going to be foul. Just barely went into foul territory there before Maggie Kern could get to it. If that had stayed fair, she would have had an easy out. Evens it up at a ball and a strike.
2 outs.
That one missed just a little bit outside. Not a whole lot of cloudiness out there, but there's going to be some clouds coming in a little later. There's a drive into the gap in
nice
left center field. That one's fielded by Izzy Zapp into second.
Got her.
Got her.
Nice play. Nice throw by Izzy
Yeah.
Zapp there, stayed with the ball.
Tough way to get the third out, but Leffler is caught trying to stitch what would have been a nice single into a double. She's out at second. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on the bases. We're in the middle of the first, no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
We're Noblesville High School softball field. Let's quickly, we didn't get to do this at the beginning, but let's thank our sponsors, Brad, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network. Visit HamiltonCounty.com, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Blades Audio Video Security, Sarah Cleverly, FC Tucker, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Noblesville PC, and the Hamilton County Reporter.
On the field defensively for the Roncalli Royals, from left to right, it'll be Maggie Thorne in left, Sydney Martin in center, Lola Perry in right, third to first, Sarah Hoffman at third, Jazz Lawson at short, Lola Morelli at second, and Benny Leffler is the first at first base. Battery is Elise Baker, and the catcher is Mo Kurtz.
Elise Baker has pitched 25.1 innings, given up 9 hits, 12 runs, 13 base on balls, and 29 strikeouts.
I would say she's
3-1 on the season.
Looks like they rely very heavily on Brewer as their main pitcher, and Baker would be her backup. So for the Millers, it'll be Izzy Zapp, Reese Newsom, and Haley Shatko. If anybody reaches base, it'll be Maggie Kern in the cleanup position.
Zapp batting .484 on the season, 64 at bats, and 31 hits, 14 RBIs. She's had 12 doubles.
Looked like she was going to slap at that, and I think she did get the bat back in time, and the call was a ball. Same location on that one.
One thing about Brad with those 12 doubles, we saw that defensively there in that inning when she got to the ball very, very quickly and got it in and threw the young lady out at second base.
3-0 now.
Leadoff hitters, especially in softball, is not what you want to have on the base.
Absolutely.
Because they usually can fly. Sort of like Brad, you and I used to be, right?
Used to. I'm glad you put that in there.
I'm not sure I ever flew.
Now, when I had skates on, I could fly.
I might have loped a little bit.
Oh, fun at the old ballpark.
Yeah.
The 3-1 pitch. That one's a little bit low, and Izzy Zapp will take the base on a walk. Number 2 in the order is the catcher, Reese Newsom. She steps in batting .452. As I said a little bit earlier, overall, the Miller roster is batting .377 on the season.
One thing about it, too, in Newsom's case, she has 9 home runs. So she can definitely hit with a lot of power.
High and inside for ball 1. See a lot of hoodies out here in front of us this afternoon.
Brad, they put strike on the board.
Throw it back over to first. Zap is back in time.
That was a nice throw by Curtis down there. That was pretty close, really. I mean,
count is now 1-1. Yeah, she just snapped that ball right down there to Benny Leffler, and it was a close play. Zap got in there in time. The 1-1, swing and a miss. 1-2 on Reese Newsom.
Newsom's a junior.
You know, with the bulk of this team being back for another year or two, this is going to be a team to be contended with for several years. Well hit down the left field side, but that's going to go out of play. Wind kind of held that one up a little bit. A ball and 2 strikes on Reese Newsom.
A reminder, fans, if you could help us out on foul balls, take them back to one of the dugouts, please.
Izzy Zapp on first. That one's high and inside, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Haley Shatko on deck. Two pitch. Swing and a miss.
Got her.
First out of the inning. That'll bring up senior Haley Shatko.
Yeah, she's had a great season. She's hitting .597, 67 at bats, 40 hits, 39 RBIs, and 12 home runs.
Going to be a little difficult to get one out of here today, but she's the one who certainly could do it. Shatko got a runner on first. That one's popped up in the infield, and Benny Leffler swings over from first to retire Shatko on the first pitch.
Brad, on that play there to the second baseman, that fly ball, it was nice to look back there and watch. I'm sorry, it was to the first baseman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the first baseman caught it. The second baseman was going to first, okay? So
everybody
did their jobs, what I'm trying to say.
Did a good job of coverage. Maggie Kern steps up for her first at bat. Swing and a miss. She gets strike 1, but on the pitch, Izzy Zapp takes second. So she'll get a stolen base. It's her 11th stolen base of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Inside. Evens counted a ball and a strike.
And she leads the team in stolen bases this season.
Millers are aggressive on the bases. They've stolen 41 bases so far this season. 1-1.
Ooh.
Nice pitch there. Nice fastball. Kern's in the hole at 0-2, or rather 1-2. Pitcher Lily Brown in the on-deck circle.
Kern, the first baseman for the Millers. She's batting .403.
That's going to be
nice
a called
pitch,
strike 3.
Yeah. Caught her looking there.
So in the bottom of the first for the Millers, no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on the bases. After 1, there is no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take 1 of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
We're back at Noblesville High School. on the campus of Noblesville High School for softball action.
We're so used to baseball being out there.
First complete inning.
Yeah.
Score 0-0. We're used to saying dunk all the time.
Yeah. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters will be stepping up to the plate. That'll be the catcher, Mo Curtis, shortstop, Jazz Lawson, and second base, Lola Morelli. Kurtz takes the first pitch for a strike.
She's batting .364, 55 at bats, 20 hits, 19 RBIs. She's a catcher.
Hot shot down the left side, but well foul.
She definitely turned on that ball.
Yeah, she got just out in front of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Kurtz is a junior.
Ooh.
That one's a little high and outside. I guess if Lily Brown was going to waste a pitch, that was a good way to waste one.
You know, the one thing about it, Lily's so far just hadn't got that mound just right for her yet.
Yep.
Because she, about every pitch, she's digging.
1-2 pitch. Another ball high and outside, evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kurt steps out for a moment, back into the batter's box. Another one outside. Works it to a full count.
Brad, it's hard to believe we're getting to the end of the season here.
Amazing.
I mean, it's sectionals right around the corner.
My, how time flies when you're having fun.
Yes.
Swing and a foul tip. That one was just a little bit too close for Miss Kurtz to hold off on that and hope for the walk. Another full count pitch. That one's driven into the net. Reese Newsom did a nice job of fielding that off the net. Time for another full count pitch. Swing and a miss, got her to go outside. One down here in the top of the second.
A good job with Lily Brown there. Her and Curtis really battled.
Yeah, that was a good battle. Went all the way to 3-2, and we had at least 3, maybe 4 full count pitches.
Yes.
That'll bring up shortstop Jazz Lawson.
Next up for the
Lawson, a 400 hitter. She's a freshman. Ooh, inside and high. Kind of brushed her back on that one. The 1-0 pitch. Little outside, 2-0.
You know, it's really amazing, Brad, the type of talent that we have here in Indiana in softball, you know, and especially when you're talking about a freshman playing up on the varsity.
A lot of good softball in the Hoosier State. 3-0 to Lawson. That one just missed a little bit outside.
That's Lily's first walk.
Yep. That'll bring up Lola Morelli. She's the only player in the starting lineup for the Royals that is batting less than 300, and she's batting a very respectful 282. Reese Newsom went out to have a couple words with Lily Brown.
Morelli's a sophomore. She's a second baseman.
Ball one on Morelli. You know, we were talking about the Millers only having 3 seniors. I was just looking, Roncalli's only got 5. That one makes the plate, evens it up at 1-1. Just a straight fastball there from Lily Brown. Over to third. Can they turn 2? They get 1, will not get the second. So the lead runner, Jazz Lawson, is out 5-4 for the second out. Officially, Morelli reaches on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Lola Perry.
At the plate for the Royals, number 8, Lucy Perry.
Perry batting .383. She's a right fielder. Has 18 hits and 11 RBIs.
I stand corrected on her first name. It is Lucy, not Lola. Well hit. Is he going to stay in the park? It does.
Yeah, Izzy got
Izzy
that.
zap. It almost looked like at a point there she almost gave up on it, but it was because she was right under it and had the play made. So in the top of the second for the Royals, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on the base. We're in the middle of the second, still no score. We'll be back after this.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Hey, Brad, on that JV field there, what's the score on that game?
In the 4th inning, tied at 1 apiece.
Wow.
Welcome back to Noblesville High School. Millers and Royals, the Roncalli Royals. We're moving into the bottom of the second. Lily Brown, Addison Rutzinger, and Bella Hughes will be the first 3 to go to the plate. No score here so far.
Leading off the bottom of the second for Noblesville, number 9.
Each team has had 1 runner on base. Royals do have 1 hit, but that hit was erased on a great play from center field.
By Izzy Zap.
Yep. 0-1 on Lily Brown. Catcher was setting up inside and caught that inside corner. Brown's in the hole at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, that's a foul ball. Closer to third than to the coach's box there, but it was foul all the way. That one's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on pitcher Lily Brown.
Lily batting .359. She has 14 hits and 15 RBIs.
Pitch from Elise Baker. That one's high, evens all at the count at 2-2. That one's popped up in the infield. Who's going to take it? The catcher, Mo Kurtz, grabs that in foul territory, and Brown is retired.
Kurtz is definitely a good player behind that play, too.
No doubt about it. So that'll bring up the designated player, Addison Retzinger, .350 hitter.
She's actually normally, she pitches most of the time for the Millers.
Ball one. That's going to be ball two outside. Two and one. Two-one pitch from Baker. Swing and a miss. He evens up the count at 2-2. Not including today's game, the Millers have got 7 regular season games left.
Yeah, I talked to Deke Bullard before the ball game, and he was talking about it, how he's kind of shifted games around this season because of weather conditions, and even talked about, you know, they've tried to schedule Fishers, which is a Hoosier Crossroad Conference game, about 3 times, and they got to play 3 conference games next week.
They'll be playing Fishers this coming Friday, or is that Saturday?
I think it's Friday.
Yeah, you're correct. Trying to figure out what day of the week it is. There's a little pop foul. Catcher Mo Curtis grabs it, and the Millers go 3 up, 3 down. We're through 2. There is no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey, Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Well, we're back here at Noblesville High School. The score is 0-0. Roncalli versus the Noblesville Millers. Brad will be back here next Tuesday for a conference game as Zionsville comes to town for Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle.
That'll be on the 19th. Millers with 2 more conference games left. That game Friday will be at Fishers. That's a 6 o'clock start. Zionsville game will be here at Noblesville. That'll also be a 6 o'clock start.
And then they actually were not broadcasting, but they also have a game against Avon on Monday.
We were supposed to do Avon earlier in the year, but
yeah,
Mother Nature had a little say in that. Hannah Rittenhouse, the designated player, steps up. Swings at the first pitch for strike 1. That one's well hit to left center field. Izzy Zapp was there. She's had a couple good. She's had 3 excellent plays tonight. 2 putouts and that 1 assist.
Well, she's an outstanding defensive player. She's also a good hitter, but defensively she's pretty tough. You know, it's tough to beat speed, and that's what she's got, and she's playing center field.
Sydney Martin, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. That one's outside for ball one. We are through two, only one hit so far in this game, and that belongs to the Roncalli Royals. That one's a little bit low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. That's called a strike. Martin's a .302 hitter.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, I've got the count as 2-2. Yeah, it is 2-2. The umpire just flashed it out. It is 2-2 the count.
Good catch, Brad. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. So the count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Just fought it off there. It was one of those that was close enough that you had to make a little contact for.
Well, I mean, you had to protect.
I mean, no doubt about it. 2-2. High and inside makes it a full count. Elise Baker, the pitcher, is on deck. Full count pitch. A little bit high. So Martins reaches on the walk. And that'll bring up Elise Baker, who grounded to second her first time up. That's the second walk given up by Lily Brown. That hit her or did it hit the bat? Okay. They're saying it hit the elbow guard. So the Royals have got something going here in the top of the third with 2 runners on first and second, 1 down. Maggie Thorne, who grounded to short her first time up, steps back in. Ball 1. Thorne out in left field today. That's going to get through for a hit. Third base coach. I thought at first they were going to send the runner home, but they did not.
That loads the bases here.
Loads the bases up. Second hit of the game for the Roncalli Royals. They've got Sydney Martins at third, Elise Baker at second. If they didn't, no, she stayed in. They did not put a courtesy runner in for her. And Maggie Thorne is at first.
See what happens when you get hit by a pitch and you get a walk and then they got a hit, so that's what loads his bases up.
Yep.
For Roncalli, number 14, Benny Luffler.
They're going to try to see if they can get the sacrifice fly is successful. So that'll score Sydney Martins. And the Roncalli Royals have got the first run of the game. All three runners advance, so Maggie Thorne is on second now. Elise Baker is on third. And Mo Kurtz is at the plate. Outside. 2 down. Royals get the first run of the game here in the top of the third. A walk and a hit batsman is the difference right now. Curtis struck out swinging in the first. That's going to go through.
Another base hit.
Another hit.
Throw to second. Got her.
I'm trying to figure.
I don't know.
They're saying she's safe at second, but on the initial play, Elise Baker scored, and then Maggie Thorne scored, and we're going to have a courtesy runner, Hannah Rittenhouse. The designated player is going to courtesy run for Mo Curtis.
Running at second base for Roncalli, number 2, Claire Rittenhouse. At the plate, number 20, Jazz Lawson.
So that opens this game up right there.
Yeah. It's Claire Rittenhouse out there. I'm sorry, not Hannah Rittenhouse.
Uh-oh.
As quickly as she gets in there.
Somebody just needs to talk to Lily about, well, here he comes. She just needs to settle down. The freshman's frustrated here.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Just got to work through these.
So Mo Curtis.
We're going to make a change here, it looks like.
Who has Claire Rittenhouse running for her, is now on third base. She represents the fourth run of the game and inning. If I was going to call them the Roncalli Rebels, excuse me. The Roncalli Royals. Sorry, guys.
You can't do that.
So the Millers are going to make a pitching change, and let's take a little commercial break here. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
We're back here. Score now 3-0. New pitcher for the Millers, Irvin. She's pitched 40 innings so far this season.
Lily Brown will stay in the game. She's moved to left field in place of Savannah Decker.
And she's walked 18 batters, struck out 46. Irvin's a senior.
That one's fouled off. 2 balls on a strike. Jazz Lawson, the batter.
So Rosalind Irvin is on the mound for the Millers.
That one's a little bit low, makes it a 3-1 count. Popped up, right field. Zadie Brown is there. She's got it. And that will retire the sides. So in the top of the third for the Roncalli Royals, there were 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the bases. 3-0 here in the middle of the third. We'll be back after this.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take 1 of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, we're back here at the start of the third inning, but at the top of the inning, Roncalli picked up 3 runs and have taken a 3-0 lead over the Noblesville Millers.
You know, Perry, in looking at these 2 teams when I was doing my preparation on this, I thought this could be a 10-9 game type deal, the way these teams hit. Yeah. And Roncalli came out there with definitely some help from the Millers with the walk and the hit batsman to get 3 runs in.
And then 2 back-to-back hits. So.
Yeah. Kinley Westbrook steps in for her first at bat. That's popped up. Will it be playable? Just a foul ball and a strike.
Yeah. Just a long strike, right?
Mm-hmm. Westbrook comes in batting .231. She is a sophomore. That's a little bit high. Evens the counter, 1 ball, 1 strike. Elise Baker entering her 3rd inning of work here for the Roncalli Royals. That one's fouled back. She's already registered 3 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. That wind appears to be getting even stronger and stronger now, Perry. The flags are just straight out.
Yeah.
Strike 3 is called.
Another strikeout.
4th strikeout of the game for Elise Baker. That'll bring up right fielder Zadie Brown. She made the last play there in the top of the third to stop the bleeding.
Next up for the Millers, number 22, Zadie Brown.
There's a foul ball to the left side.
Of course, Zadie Brown's a freshman also. So
lots of young talent on this Miller team. Oh, she fouled that one off. She was trying to check her swing, I believe, because the ball looked like it was a little bit high, but she just barely got under it and fouled it off to the right side. 0-2. Izzy Zapp on deck. She walked her first time up. That one's going to be high, makes it a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, that's well hit, but the wind is going to probably keep that from going very far.
Oh, she missed it.
Yep, left fielder Maggie Thorne just totally misjudged that ball. I think
I'm sure the wind was playing havoc on it like crazy.
The wind just took that ball, and that ball just absolutely died because she was. I think she thought she was under it.
Yeah,
but then she had to start coming in and in and in and in, and fortunately for the Millers, it drops in for a double. First hit of the night for the Millers. Back to the top of the order, Izzy Zapp
Number 17, Izzy Zapp.
steps into the batter's box. She had a walk and a stolen base in the first inning. That's well hit right at the right fielder, Lucy Perry.
That's probably the only fly ball that would be easily caught as one that doesn't get up in the air there.
Yeah, the wind.
I mean, that was kind of almost a line drive type hit.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it didn't go very high. In fact, it probably wasn't as high as the fence.
For Noblesville, number 4, Reese Newsom.
The right fielder, Lucy Perry, she was looking right into the sun. There's another pop-up. Center fielder Martin is there.
And
she drops it. And now they're trying. Fortunately, for Reese Newsom, there was nobody covering first base because she was about 2/3 of the way to second and realized that she would get cut down at second, but she got back to first base. So,
but the Millers did get a run there.
Millers get a run. They get on the board, and we'll have to see if they call that a hit or an error.
They called it a double.
They do call it a two-base hit.
Number 10, Haley Shatko.
No, they did put a. I'm sorry, they did put air.
Okay, the official score now, as we've been told, did score that as an error.
It came from Game Changer.
One ball, one strike.
Newsom steals second, so.
That's hit up in the air. Lucy Perry, that one hung up, and that one the wind affected because she had to move to her
she had to shift
her
about,
left there at the last minute, move about 5 or 10 feet to make the play, but she did. So in the bottom of the third for the Millers, there's one run on one hit, one error, one left on the bases. Through three, it's the Millers 3, the Royals 1. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Well, we're back here. As the score now is 3-1. Roncalli in the lead here.
Rosalind Irvin stepping back into the circle for her second inning of work. So moving into the top of the fourth for the Roncalli Royals, it'll be their 6, 7, and 8 batters.
Leading off the top of the fourth for Roncalli, number 10, Lola Morelli.
Lola Morelli, who reached on a fielder's choice in the second, swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. That one goes all the way over to the softball or the JV field. By the way, the score is now Roncalli 6, Noblesville 1 over there on the JV field, Perry.
Thank you. 6-1 over there, Roncalli in the lead.
There's a well-hit ball to left field. Is that playable? Nice play there by
Brown.
By Lily Brown there in left field. Morelli got under that. Boy, she got all of that. And I thought that might be out of here at first, and I think the wind saved us a run there. Lucy Perry is at the plate. She flew out to center.
She made some good catches there, and last inning there and got him out of a jam. She caught 2 fly balls.
Yeah, defensively, she's had a great game so far today. Oh, and 2. Lucy Perry at the plate. Strike 3 is called. 3 pitches and a strikeout. That'll bring up Hannah Rittenhouse. She flew to center. She led off the 3rd inning.
Rosalind's kind of got her groove right now.
Yeah, she seems to be in the groove.
Outs.
No doubt about it. So Sarah Hoffman is batting for the designated player. Hoffman listed officially on the lineup is the 3rd baseman and the flex player. First pitch is a ball. That wind just is not letting up, Perry. High foul ball. Newsom going after it. She gets it. Nice play by Reese Newsom to retire the sides. So in the top of the 4th, for the Roncalli Royals, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the bases. We're in the middle of the 4th. The score remains Roncalli 3, Noblesville 1. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey, Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
We're back here for the bottom of the 4th inning as the Millers come to the plate. They got one last inning here, and the score's now 3-1. So,
you know, other than the wind, it's a pretty good day for a ball game, Perry.
Absolutely.
Millers start with the cleanup hitter, Maggie Kern. Kern struck out looking in the 1st. First pitch is a called strike. The outfielders play Kern very, very shallow. That one's high, evens it up at 1-1. Especially left field is really, really shallow.
Thank you.
One pitch on the way from Baker.
A little high.
Makes it 2-1. Here's the 2-1. A little bit low, 3-1. Millers need some score here. They need, of course, in order to score, they got to get the runners on base. Take it any way we can get it, right, Perry?
Yep.
Ground ball just over the outstretched arms of the shortstop, Lawson.
That's going to go to the
playing
fence.
in. That's going to be at least a stand-up double for Lily Brown.
Oh, it's Kern.
Yeah, Kern gets the double. Lily Brown is stepping up to the plate. Got ahead of myself there. Sorry about that.
Double by Kern there. That was a hard hit ball to the shortstop, and in fact, it was hit so hard it just rolled straight to the fence, really.
And with the that one's going to stay in the park.
No.
A bouncer, one hit. And so Lily Brown gets a base hit. That's the second and third hits of the game. So the Millers now with runners on first and third, nobody out. And Bella Hughes, who popped up to the catcher her last time up. Correction, I'm ahead of myself. Addison Retzinger, the designated player, is the batter.
So we got runners on the corner here.
No outs. Shows bunt, throwing down to second.
That play did not work the way they wanted it to.
And Lily Brown is out. 2-4 for the first out of the inning. I don't think Brown expected him to throw through on that one.
Yeah, but she should have stopped early. Well, I mean, it's just a play that went.
The 0-1 pitch is inside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Not a well-executed steal attempt.
You know, early in the ball game, we saw that Curtis can throw the baseball behind the plate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the softball. So
no doubt.
Now it's 1-2. Kern's on third here.
Baker ready. That one bounces in. They're going to try to
pass
score
ball
here. She's safe. Good call. Had a good view of that.
Yeah, that was close. You know, it looked like, Curtis, it looked like it just went right between her legs.
Yeah. I think it
she
bounced
didn't get her
first.
Didn't get her glove down, or it bounced over the glove, but that's scored 3-2 now. Miller's with no runners on the base.
2-2 count on Retzinger. She strikes out.
But the one positive thing for Roncalli, this at bat of Retzinger actually produced 2 outs.
Yes. So this is Bella Hughes. She popped out to the catcher her last time up in the second inning. Nobody on, but 1 run in. 3-2 now in favor of Roncalli. There's a strike call. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike 2 called. Fooled her with an off speed on that one. 0-2 pitch from Baker. Swing and a miss. So in the bottom of the fourth for the Millers, it was 1 run and 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on the bases. At the end of 4, it is now the Roncalli Royals 3, Noblesville Millers 2. We'll be back after this.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take 1 of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Roncalli 3, Noblesville 2. We're going into the top of the 5th inning. Rosalind Irvin back out on the mound for the Millers.
The 9, 1, and 2 batters will come up here in the top of the 5th for the Roncalli Royals. Leading off as a center fielder, Sidney Martins. I've got her as walking the first time in the 3rd inning.
First pitch for a strike.
If that stays, nope, fouled by a couple feet. I'd say if that stays fair, she's probably got at least 1 or 2. Martins came into the game today batting .302. Strike 3, swing and a miss. So we're back to the top of the order for the Royals. This will be the pitcher, Elise Baker. She's grounded to second and got hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning, scored the 2nd run in the 3rd inning.
First pitch for a ball.
Outside for a ball, yep. One-0 pitch on the way from Irvin. Big swing and a miss. She was going for Cumberland Road on that one, Barry.
Yeah. I just want to remind everyone that Hamilton County TV will be back here next Tuesday, Jim? Next Tuesday for conference action as the Zionsville Eagles come to town to take on the Noblesville Millers in Hoosier Crossroad action.
Lots of sports here in the last week of May.
Yes.
We'll have some baseball action coming up later this week, and specifically tomorrow and Saturday. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher Elise Baker at the plate. She swings and fouls that one off. That one hits the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the top of the 5th. Royals up by 1 at 3-2. Another foul ball off to the left. Baker making Rosalind Irvin earn every pitch here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's driven into
Nice
left
hit.
field. Right over Haley Shatko, and Lily Brown fields that. And Elise Baker gets a base hit. They'll ring up Maggie Thorne. He's grounded to short. Also with a base hit in the 3rd. Scored the 2nd run, or rather the 3rd run for the Royals. See if Baker's going to be running here. Got a pretty good jump there, but held up. First pitch to Thorne is ball 1. One-0 pitch, fouled back. Evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Left fielder Maggie Thorne in the box. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. That one's driven into left field. That falls in
Another
front
base hit
of Lily Brown. Thought she might have a play on that, Terry, but I think the wind held that up. So Elise Baker's on second, Maggie Thorne on first. That'll bring up Benny Leffler.
Now batting for Roncalli, number 14, Benny Leffler.
She flew out to center field. Was a sacrifice fly. Got caught trying to stretch a single into a double on a great play by center fielder Izzy Zapp earlier in the game.
Nice pitch right there.
0-2. Leffler, a .369 batter coming into today's action. Two on, 1 out. Grounder just beyond Haley Shatko. They're sending the runner to home. And Elise Baker scores from second base.
Makes a
Third
score.
third hit of the inning.
Yeah.
Makes the score 4-2.
And 5th hit of the game.
Next up for Roncalli, number 13, Mo Curtis.
Catcher Mo Curtis at the plate.
Or 6th hit of the game.
I've got 5. I'll recount here.
The scorebook's got 6. Torn and Leffler both have 2. Baker has 1. Curtis has 1.
There's where I missed it. Missed Curtis. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mo Curtis with that big 1-3 on her back at the plate. Leffler took that 0-2 pitch and made it like it was nobody's business, and she just grooved that thing in beyond the shortstop. Two balls and a strike. Rosalind Irvin ready to deliver. Swing and a miss. Evens it up at 2-2. Popped up to the right side. That's going to be out of play. Almost over to the concession stand. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. 1 run in so far here in the top of the 5th. Give Roncalli a 4-2 lead. That one's hit to center field. Izzy Zapp moves over. She gets it. Runner at second is going to advance to third after the pitch or after the play. So there's 2 down. Now runners on first and third. That brings up shortstop Jazz Lawson.
Now batting for Roncalli, number 20, Jazz Lawson.
I've got her with 2 walks. It's a little low on inside. Ball 1. One-0 pitch. That's driven into right. That's going to be, whoa, what a nice play.
Nice catch by Brown.
Yeah, by
there.
Zadie Brown. I thought that was going to go over her head, Perry, but a good catch there by Brown to get Lawson for the third out. So in the top of the 5th, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, 2 left on the bases. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's the Roncalli Royals 4, Noblesville Millers 2. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
We're back.
Perry Elise Baker just walked out to the mound for her 5th inning of action. Miller's hoping to put a dent in his 4-2 lead that the Roncalli Royals have. The 8-9-1 batters and in the Noblesville order will be coming up. That will be Kinley Westbrook, Zadie Brown, and Izzy Zapp in that order.
You know, Baker's pitched a fine game, 6 strikeouts and 1 base on ball. She had an error that scored one of those runs.
Mm-hmm.
She's faced 16 batters so far.
Ground ball, is that going to be she should beat that out. She does. That was hit the deep short. Jazz Lawson made a nice stop on that, but it was just out of the range of Sarah Hoffman there at third base, and the Millers have got the first batter of the 5th inning on base with a hit. 4th hit of the game for the Millers. That's what have you got 4 hits for them, Perry?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we agree. That's good. And we do have a
Running at first base for the Millers, number 12, Kate Ringholt.
Don't give me all the credit. You know, I have the game changer, which is the.
I'll take it. I'll take it from you any way you can get it.
The official book for the ball games.
Yeah.
Which helps us a lot sometimes.
No doubt about it. Bunt goes foul. It'll be strike 1 on Zadie Brown.
Because, you know, you and I doing a lot of softball and baseball games, even in the press box, and then the coaches are doing it in the scorebooks in dugouts and stuff. Well, I mean, we sometimes disagree, but that's
good information. To
oh,
have.
What a play there!
Will they get? Oh boy, that was close at first, and Kate Ringholz just managed to slide back in there.
I'll tell you what, that was a good play by her, really, because I mean, she was.
Yeah.
You know. Nothing's worse than a bunt in the air, man. I mean,
oh, wow.
You as a runner are out there in nowhere land.
So we're back to the top of the order for the Millers. Izzy Zapp steps in. She's got a walk and a hit.
And a heck of a lot of catches.
Yeah, she's had a great defensive game.
She's going.
Safe is the call.
Yeah. She was safe, but if they had to drop the ball there, it might have been pretty close.
Mm-hmm. The base umpire was a little slow making the call, wanting to be sure he got it right. In the meantime, the pitch was a strike to Izzy Zapp. Tries to bunt, goes foul. She's in the hole at 0-2. One down, runner in scoring position at second. It being Kate Ringholz. Reached on a single, stolen base. Oh, and 2. Way outside.
One and two now.
Izzy Zapp steps back into the batter's box. That wind just has not died down at all. Swing and a miss, but Zapp is going to reach first base.
Speed kills.
Yeah.
That's a nice breaking pitch. It's too bad that Curtis couldn't hang on to it because it was a nice pitch.
But then also on the same play, Kate Ringholz, she takes third. And that'll bring up Reese Newsom.
This will be interesting with Zapp at first, what Deke Bullard may try to pull here.
Yeah.
To get a run in because it,
She looks like she's in sprint position there. She took off but let up a little bit there.
Well, I think she saw that was out of the corner of the eye. It was a foul ball.
She looks like she's in those starting blocks when she's out there at first.
Yeah.
Got the one hand down. The 0-1 pitch. It's a little bit outside. Looks like it evens it up at 1-1.
Because basically, the game we got to do earlier in the season, it was nothing but a home run derby. But this one here is, you just have to chip away at a lead. And
1-1 pitch. That's high, makes it 2-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Roncalli up by 2 over the Millers. Baker gets a sign, the 2-1 pitch. That was a little bit low, and this time
Izzy went.
Izzy Zapp goes down, give her a stolen base. And she's in scoring position. So runners on second and third. One down, 3-1 is the count on Reese Newsom. Pop up. Well hit. It hits the fence.
They didn't see the ball.
Yeah, they lost it in the sun. And Reese Newsom is going to have a 3-base hit. I thought they might have a line on that at first, Perry, but they kept looking up at that sun, and that angle of that sun just got to them, and they lost it in the sun. So the Millers get another hit. In 2 runs.
And we're all tied up.
Yes, we are. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change here, so we will step aside a moment. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey, Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Well, we're back here with the score tied 4-4 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Roncalli going to change pitchers here. It'll be number 15. I know the first name is Lauren, but we're trying to decide how to pronounce this last name. Is it Ane or Ane? We're not sure. I'm going to say it's Ane. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. I apologize.
We apologize. I'd say Ane.
So Haley Shatko will step up to the plate.
She's pitched 24 innings, given up 23 runs, struck out 14.
Outside.
Shatko's not really the batter you want to face when you're just now coming in the game at the bottom of the fifth with the score tied.
She popped up to first and flew out to right field so far, so she's overdue, Perry.
And we know she can blast the ball.
And with a runner on third, that's a good omen for the Millers with one down. Fouls that one off, makes it a 2-1 count. You look at Shatko's batting average, and I had to look at it twice when I looked at it today and said, 597. How is that possible?
She's been a great player for the Millers
fantastic.
all 4 years.
Yeah. She will be
deeply missed.
Yes. Another foul ball, 2-2.
When you graduate a senior that plays shortstop for 4 years, it's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment, no doubt about it. Still only one down, a 2-2 count on Haley Shatko. That's a little bit low. Finally gets it up to a full count. Big pitch here. That one's popped up into right field, but that should score one on a sacrifice fly, and it does.
You know, I really believe in fact, it looked like that out there with Perry because she's caught some good fly balls that with all that wind and everything and all that gusting, she kind of just hung back to see what that ball was before she went at it.
Yeah, she did a good job of judging that.
Yeah.
Maggie,
but you couldn't done anything with a runner on third like that in these fields.
Maggie Kern steps up to the plate. Takes the first pitch for ball one. She's got a double and a strikeout. Did score a run in the fourth. Millers with the first time they've led in this game. That one gets away. No harm done there. 2-0. Nobody on the bases right now. Kern can reach. That'll bring up Lily Brown. Brown stayed in the game after pitching, now playing in left field. That's driven into left field or right field. That's all the way that hits the fence.
Stand-up double.
Maggie Kern has got a two-base hit. That's what she did her last time up.
So Millers has got 2 hits on the ball game here.
Yeah. Millers have collected 3 runs on 4 hits so far here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll put Lily Brown at the batter's box.
That gives the Millers 6 hits, so each team have 6 hits for the game so far. Pass.
At the plate for Noblesville, number 9, Lily Brown.
One 1-0 on Brown. As Kern took third base.
On that wild pitch.
Evens the count up at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Millers with their first lead of the game. Gave up 3 runs to the Royals in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. They've come back and scored 3 so far in this one. Ground ball to short, over to first. So that's the way it will end. So in the 5th for the Millers, there were 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on the bases. Now at the end of 5, Noblesville Millers 5, Roncalli Royals 4. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
That may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, we're back here with the Millers taking the lead here 5-4. Both teams got 6 hits apiece. And we're going to top of the 6th.
It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 batters in the Roncalli Royal batting order.
Leading off, the top of the 6th for Roncalli.
Lola Morelli, who reached on a fielder's choice. That's well hit, but the center fielder, Izzy Zapp, who's been very busy out there in center field tonight. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lucy Perry in the batter's box. Struck out and flown out. Just tipped that a little bit for a foul ball. But it does count, obviously, as a strike. The 0-1 squared the bunt, but did get the bat pulled back in plenty of time to make it 1-1. (13-8) over on the JV field now, Perry. There's a pop-up. That's going to go foul. It's going to hits the net above the stands here just in front of us. And they are in the 6th inning of the JV game at 13-8 in favor of Roncalli. Drive into center field. That's well hit. That hits the fence. Zapp is there, but she manages to field it. But in the meantime, Lucy Perry ends up on second base with a stand-up double. That was a well-hit ball, Perry, and I think we can thank the wind for keeping that in the field.
Yeah, I think so, certainly.
We're going to have another pitching change here for the Millers. So while they're warming up, we'll say you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
He's bringing it.
Hey, Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Well, we're back here at a pitching change made by the Millers with Perry on second base and 1 out.
Addison Retzinger now in the circle.
Retzinger has pitched 66 innings this season. Has walked 23, struck out 96, and faced 275 batters. So she spends most of the time on the mound.
She gets a lot of circle time out there, doesn't
yes,
she?
Yes, she does. And she's a junior.
Sarah Hoffman steps up to the plate for her second at bat. Nice fastball. Love that rising fastball there, Perry.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
Retzinger has got that thing perfected. Oh, and 2. Normally you see Retzinger in the starting role, but here with 2 innings left in regulation, she might be able to pick up a save.
Yeah.
Pop up, that's over the press box. Hopefully that didn't hit our production truck. It was headed right back that way.
It did not.
We would have heard it.
And she has not got a save this season, so.
We'd have heard the thud and we'd have heard the scream from Jim Wofford if it hit the truck. 0-2. Grounder.
Whoa.
That's going to go through, and that's going to tie this game.
So we're all tied up here.
As Lucy
5-5.
Perry scores from second. Second hit of the inning. Hoffman on first. Looks like they're making some kind of a change here. Going to be a pinch runner.
Running at first base for Roncalli, number 2, Claire Rittenhouse.
So Rittenhouse will take over the running duties from Sarah Hoffman.
Now batting for Roncalli, number 18, Sydney Martin.
Sydney Martin steps in. 1 for 2. Strike one is called.
Correction, at the plate for Roncalli, number 16, Nora Stafford.
Stafford's at the plate. Stafford's batted 10 times and has 5 hits.
She goes down on 3 pitches and stolen base by Claire Rittenhouse. So she's on second. As Stafford strikes out for the second out, that brings Roncalli back up to the top of the order.
Next up for the Royals, number 4, Elise Baker.
We're all tied at 5. A little outside for ball 1. Claire Rittenhouse on second. 2 down. Little outside again. (13-11) over on the JV field now, Perry.
Getting interesting, huh?
The Millers are trying to come back. 2-1 on Elise Baker. Ground ball to short. Quickly over to first. Baker is retired. But in the inning, the Roncalli Royals get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on the bases. Middle of the 6th, we're tied at 5. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take 1 of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, Brad, we're all tied up here going in the bottom of the 6th inning. Must have went home.
Off the bottom of the sixth for Noblesville, number 8, Addie Retzinger.
Retzinger is the hitter for the Millers.
I didn't see him come down the stairs.
First pitch is foul.
He woke up.
So Elise Baker's in center field. Left the circle and went out there. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh and 2 on the batter.
The 0-2 pitch grounded to short, fumbled. That's going to be an error. But we'll take the runners any way we can get them. That'll be an E6. Second error of the game for the Royals. And we're going to have a pinch runner for the Millers.
Running at first base for the Millers, number 25, Grace Cummings.
Grace Cummings will be the pinch runner.
Now batting, number 1, Bella Hughes.
Cummings, a junior. One ball.
1-0 on Bella Hughes. It's flown out and struck out. Squares to bunt. Gets the bunt down but misses. Goes out of bounds. Makes it a ball and a strike on Bella Hughes. We're in the bottom of the sixth. We're all tied up at 5. That one's outside. 2-1. Grace Cummings on first. Place of Addison Retzinger. Bat got pulled back in time.
3-1 on the batter.
3 balls, 1 strike. The go-ahead run, the form of Grace Cummings, is on first base. That one's fouled off. Bella Hughes at the plate. Two strikes now, 3-2 on Hughes, a full count. That one's driven into left center field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Millers are going to have runners on second and third with no outs. A double. For Bella Hughes.
The batter will be Westbrook.
Kinley Westbrook, who's got a base hit and a strikeout. But she's also got runners, 2 runners in scoring position. And it looks like the Royals are going to make another pitching change here.
Hey, let's kind of talk about what we got coming up here. Tomorrow night we will be at the Dunk for a baseball game, which is a Hoosier Conference baseball game against Brownsburg. And then we'll be Saturday at the Dunk as Tri-West comes to town for a 1 p.m. start. And then next Tuesday we'll be back here at Noblesville High School at the softball with Zionsville in a conference action. And then Thursday is Zionsville baseball back at the Dunk.
We got a lot going on, Perry, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yeah, because baseball sectional's right around the corner.
Kayla Brewer is the new pitcher. She is a senior. She's got a 3.1 ERA. 10-3 is her record. She's made 20 appearances so far this season. So both of these teams have gone to their ace pitchers here late in this game.
If you want to win, you got to go with the best.
Yes, sir.
Oh, foul ball.
Ooh.
Just didn't get that bat back.
Yeah. Kinley Westbrook at the plate. Base hit and a strikeout. 2 runners in scoring position. One reached on an air, one reached on a double. Still no outs.
Strike 2.
0-2 on Westbrook. Foul ball just to the left of third base. So Westbrook stays alive at 0-2. Bella Hughes at second. Grace Cummings at third. Oh, 2. Right back
up the middle.
That's going to score 1 for sure, and the Millers have got the lead. Second hit of the day for Westbrook. So the Millers have now got runners at the corners.
Zadie Brown at the plate. She's got 1 hit so far in the ball game and scored a run. So
second hit of the inning. Millers take the lead at 6-5.
For Noblesville, number 22, Zadie Brown.
Brown has popped out and got a double. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Looked like she was squaring to bunt, but brought the bat back, but got a called strike against her.
Definitely those corners were coming up for that bunt, though, weren't they?
Oh, they were. No
They were
doubt.
charging quick.
Both of them are playing pretty well in. That one's high. Evens the count up at a ball and a strike. Critical point in this game for the Millers. No outs, 1 run in so far. Runners on first and third, 1-1 the count. Swing and a foul. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Sun's starting to get to the point where it is glaring right in the pitcher's face.
But there's a lot of shadows out there on that field, too, though.
Yes. That's high, evens it out at 2-2. Back to the top of the order after Brown. Millers have taken the lead. They'd like to put a couple more on here.
Or at least 1.
Yeah. That's popped up. Is there going to be a play? No. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mo Curtis gave it all the effort she could, but the ball was probably a good 10 feet out of play. You know, compared to baseball, the softball fields have got such smaller foul areas. There's a hot shot just to the left of third base.
That was a smoker down there.
Yeah. That's one of those that you don't want to try to field. If you're a coach down there and that's coming at you, you jump out of the way instead of trying to field that. Bella Hughes at third.
Zadie's really ready to go, though.
Yep. That's high. Makes it a full count. We're in the 7th inning in the JV game now. It's now 15-13 in favor of Roncalli over in the JV field. A lot of runs over there. There's a pop-up. That's going to stay playable, I believe. And she flies out to first base to Benny Leffler. So that's one down. But the Millers looking real good here with the top of the order coming up. Izzy Zapp steps into the batter's box.
Next up for the Millers, number 17, Izzy Zapp.
They certainly give Zapp a big area to hit between right and center field, Brad, out there.
They sure do, and I'm
and that's been twice on that.
Yeah, I'm amazed that they're playing her so shallow.
Yeah. I mean, she is a slap hitter, but she hasn't looked like she was going to.
That should score a run. It does. So on the ground out, Bella Hughes scores to give the Millers a 2-run lead. And Izzy Zapp is out second to first for the second out of the bottom of the sixth. And puts Reese Newsom in the plate.
And she's got 2 hits and 2 RBIs and a strikeout. Oh, nice pitch.
Yeah, strike over the inside corner. Two down, one on in scoring position at second base. That one's fouled off. Newsom is in the hole at 0-2. Kate Ringholz at second base. Giving her a lot in left center field too, Perry. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. But in the inning, for the Millers, they get 2 to take the lead on 2 hits. 1 error, 1 left on the bases. At the end of 6, it is now Noblesville Millers 7. Roncalli Royals 5. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Welcome back. We're moving into the top of the 7th. I'd like to thank the press box staff here at Noblesville High School. We got Amy and Rich in here today. They're helping us out with a little spotting and a little bit of decision making on was that a hit, was that an error, or just what's going on. But we do appreciate their help, and also want to give a shout out to our executive producer director Jim Wofford and son Will, running the cameras today, giving us great video and all the great technical work that they do. So for the Roncalli Royals, they're down by 2 right now here in the top of the 7th. They got Maggie Thorne, Benny Leffler, and Mo Curtis coming up to face Addison Retzinger. First pitch is a strike. We were talking about Retzinger having a chance for a save. Now she's got a chance for a win. Quickly over to third. Nice play. Great play by Becca Hughes there at third base. I think everybody was a little bit surprised to see that bunt, but she did a good job of executing that and getting that ball over to Maggie Kern to get the first out of the inning. And I'll bring up first base Benny Leffler. She's got 2 hits today. A little outside. So Addison Retzinger, she can hold this score the way it is. She'll get the victory tonight. That one's a little bit outside. 2-0. Mo Curtis will be next. Swing and a foul tip. 2-1. 3-1 now. Leffler grounded to short in the first inning, had a sacrifice in the third, had a base hit in the fifth. The 3-1 pitch. Strike is called. Whoa.
Full count. That was a big pitch there.
Yes, it was. So we got the Retzinger-Leffler battle going on here. One down here in the top of the seventh. That one's going to be outside and going to give the Royals a runner.
Let's see if they put a pitch runner in here. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it looks like he's signaling there for a runner.
Miller's lead 7-5 here. We're in the top of the seventh.
No, they didn't change the runner.
Really? I thought sure he was
it's
signaling
still Leffler. Mo Curtis, the catcher, reached on a fielder's choice. Izzy Zapp. Wow. I thought for sure Zadie Brown had that.
Yeah, no, Izzy, she showed him, hey, I'm the center fielder. I'm the.
Yeah. So 2 are down now. Last chance for the Roncalli Royals, and this is Jazz Lawson. Fouled back, 0-1. It's been a good game so far.
Yeah,
today,
it really
Perry.
has.
I really thought we'd have a much higher scoring game, but it's been a
I
well-played
think
game by both teams.
I think the wind played a big part of this
no
ball
doubt.
game.
No doubt about it. Retzinger ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low and outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike.
2 outs here. Miller's with a 2-run lead.
Benny Leffler on first. Yeah, it's a little high, 2-1.
Looks like on the JV field that game's going to go down to the wire. They're in the bottom of the seventh in that one over there.
Swing and a miss makes it 2-2.
2-2-2.
Yep, Royals down to their last strike. The 2-2 from Retzinger popped up. Will there be a play? Fair ball. Oh, wait a second. The umpire, home plate umpire, is calling it a foul ball. Pardon my mistake. I was
watching the coach.
Yeah, the coach called it fair. And then I looked back, and the home plate umpire got those arms up there. So the Millers get a break on my mistake. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two down, 1 on. The tying run is at the plate. There's another foul ball. That one hit the screen on the Roncalli dugout.
At least there was a screen there.
Yeah. That would have been one that somebody could have very easily been injured on.
Yeah.
Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on in the top of the seventh. There's a line drive right at
nice catch
Zadie
by
Brown on the run
out there.
So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, or rather 1 walk, 1 left on. Final score: Noblesville Millers beat the Roncalli Royals 7-5. Perry, your thoughts on the game?
I want to thank our sponsors: Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylord Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President, CEO, Community Health Network. Visit HamiltonCounty.com. Hamilton County Sports Authority, Blades Audio Video Security, Sarah Cleverly, FC Tucker, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Noblesville PC, and the Hamilton County Reporter. That's all I got, Brad.
Well, that's all I've got, Perry. On behalf
I'll
of
see you
Perry
tomorrow
Williams,
night.
I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from Noblesville.